Hey, Rachelle, thank you so much for meeting with me really quick. I just wanted to get a little bit like talking about you working with me for because we're at the end of your 12-week program
Yes.
doing the customer results coaching, and you've made incredible progress over these past 12 weeks. It's been insane, absolutely insane. And I just wanted to kind of just talk about your experience and, see your thoughts and that type of stuff. So before working one-on-one with me, what training programs had you been following, and why or why not were they working?
I hadn't been following any training programs. I just had that whole mindset of just going to the gym and doing cardio and kind of like looking at the weights, but never even attempting it. And yes, I never really tried to work out before.
So you were completely new to macros
Pretty
and
much.
working out, like it was all like totally brand new. Um, so as far as, since you were new, how quickly did it take for you to like really catch on to the macros and getting more comfortable in the gym?
Well, for the gym, it took a couple of visits. I mean, you have like videos of you doing the workout, so it wasn't hard to like understand what to do. It was just more so building the confidence to actually go for it and try it. Because sometimes it's like you feel like you're not doing it right or you're uncomfortable. So that took a couple, maybe like 2 weeks to really like be like, okay, I can do this. As far as macros, that's something I still kind of struggle with. But I mean, learning about like protein, fats, and carbs and what they do for my body, I learned so much. And I would say within the first month, I was like, wow, this actually works when you pay attention to like, I wasn't eating the protein. I don't think a lot of people are, but they don't realize they are unless they track.
Yeah, and you're vegetarian too.
Yeah, I am. So it was like I kind of realized, wow, I was probably only eating like 15 grams of protein for the whole day in the past, and now I'm supposed to be eating 90. So I eat a lot of like tofu, a lot of protein shakes. Actually, I love like after the gym, I eat that and bars, and not just bars, but just paying more attention.
Yeah, absolutely. So as far as your mindset when it comes to your food and like seeing how beneficial the gym is and everything like that, how long did it take for your mindset to just completely switch?
I would say it took honestly, like within the first 2 weeks, I realized this feels good. But then the first month, after the first month, I was like, okay, this is something that I can't stop doing. Because it was at the point where I was going 5 times a week, maybe even more sometimes. And it like started, because in the beginning, the gym, it was like something that I had to do. And it was like this like horrible place that I had to do in order to feel good. But then it became a place that I felt good while I was there, not after. Like it was actually like a fun thing, and I became kind of like a meditation almost, where I just went there and I listened to music, and I was like, oh, I would not want to leave the gym sometimes.
I love that. And weren't you just saying earlier, like you've got classes, and what were you saying about the gym this morning?
Oh yeah, yeah. So this morning I have to go to a class in like an hour or two, and I just want to go to the gym.
So I
I'm
mean, like
craving
from now until like now and then like before, like would you even like going back in time, like would you even think that you would even be thinking those thoughts?
No, probably no, definitely not. I would avoid. I remember my boyfriend. He goes to the gym a lot, and if he missed 2 days, he'd be like, "Oh, I'm itching to go." And I'd be like, "You went 2 days ago. Like you just went 2 days ago. It's fine. Why are you?" And now I'm like, I'm itching to go if I don't go for 2 days. And he's like, "See, I told you."
That is so
Yeah.
funny. I love that. So 12 weeks is a long time, and I know that a lot of people who want to start programs, they expect life to be perfect. And so what were some of the struggles over the past, couple months that we've worked together that you overcame because you've made killer progress. So what would you tell somebody who like comes up with struggles and they want to quit? What would you tell them?
Um. Well, I'd say you're gonna feel low. There are so many days where I felt low. Like I've called you. I mean, we on some of our calls, I've been like, "Yeah, I feel horrible. Like I don't even." And you've had to say, well, that's normal. Like you're gonna fail. You're like, it was funny. You were like, I'm sorry, but like you're gonna fail in the future too. And And it kind of made me feel better and realize that like it's just a learning process and that you're not gonna feel good all the time. Like you can feel good one day and then literally 3 days later you feel like you ruined everything. But you didn't. It's all like in your head.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. So with custom results coaching, we use the Girl Hustle membership site, and we also have FaceTime sessions. So we meet like this every other week. So what do you feel like helped accelerate your results as far as the membership site and the FaceTime calls? What did you love most about the custom results coaching program?
Well, I like the FaceTime calls a lot because it kind of would kickstart an energy within me. Like let's say it was like the perfect amount of every 2 weeks. So it's like every time I felt like I wasn't sure what was going on or something, like it was reassuring to talk to you and you always gave great advice. So
No, I
I like
appreciate
that.
that. I appreciate that. What did you feel like with the membership site? What are some of the things that you love best about it and you feel like really helped you with the learning process and being confident in your knowledge now?
I love just the variety of exercises. Like, oh, there's always something to do. So if I wasn't sure, like there was times where I just kind of take like step aside to the at the gym and look at the site over and kind of read through things and yeah, and it just made me feel like okay, this is what I'm gonna do and I'm confident because it's right here and like there's even like things written all over like encouraging words so you can even read those while you're in the gym and yeah, it feels like I'm in my own universe with it. Like I'm at the gym with my phone, but it's actually the Girl Hustle thing site. So
I love that. I really, really appreciate that. So now that our time is almost up, I'm sad about that because I've loved working with you. How prepared do you feel to continue doing things on your own?
I feel very prepared, definitely. I don't feel like I'm being pushed out of the nest. Like I feel like I can fly, like I can do it. Um, because I just learned so much and yeah, I feel completely prepared. Like I know that I'm gonna keep going to the gym and stuff. And it's not even a question.
I love that. I love that and that's like my whole goal with my one-on-one coaching and with Girl Hustle is to teach you guys how to fly on your own. I absolutely
Yeah.
love that. I love that. So if you could give anybody any advice, anyone who is considering making the investment to either work one-on-one with me or to join Girl Hustle, the membership site, what would you tell them?
I'd say just go for it because I originally, I don't know if I told you this, but I saw your ad like on your a post that you said you had for doing one-on-ones and I saved it on Instagram and then I told my boyfriend like, "Oh, she's doing this." And then he was like, "Just call, just like make the call, just do it. What do you have to lose?" And I wasn't going to do it, but if I didn't get pushed by him, I probably wouldn't have done it. And you have to be the one to push yourself. Like I wish I could have just done it. And I would just say go for it and there's nothing really to lose. Like as long as you push yourself, like you're fine.
I love that. I love that advice. Well, Rachelle, thank you so much for sharing your side of this story. I've absolutely loved working with you, and I'm so excited to continue to watch your progress because you are going to continue to be a part of the Girl Hustle community, and I'm just like stoked. And your example is so inspiring to all of the other women around you, and I have just loved watching your confidence grow and your progress over these past 12 weeks. And I can't thank you enough as a coach. I feel very, very lucky to have gotten the chance to work with you for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. All right. Thank you so much, Rochelle. Really appreciate your time.
Okay.